Okay, recording. Hi Kendra, this is Truth and I'm here with your reading. So we're going to be talking about you and Ransman, aka Raz. So he is an Aries and you are a Scorpio. We were dating at one time. If it's worth investing time or not. If it's future with someone else. Okay, so let's focus on him. Okay, let's see what Ransman, aka Raz, on April 10th feels towards Kendra. Okay, we already got some cards. Okay, we have soulmate energy. That's over this union. Okay. Now the cards that fell out for him towards you is let go of control issues, which is common when somebody is trying to reconcile with a relationship that has had a full run is what I'm getting. So of course, if you had a full run with somebody and you've had ups and downs with them, if you want to date them again, you're already pretty keen on what to do, what not to do. You're already keen on how not to upset this person is what I'm getting. So he feels like if he got back with you, you would be focused more so on how not to upset him, and you would be dating much smarter this time. It wouldn't be the essence of love that is full of naivety and true freshness. It wouldn't be as fresh as you think it is. I actually got this connection is expired. Because what this connection was supposed to teach you is that love is best when it's fresh. Okay. At this point, you would be going down the road of devotion, loyalty, strength, and true relationship. And from what you have calculated here about Raz, do you feel like he has that kind of divinity and that kind of focus when it comes to true partnership skills, when it comes to preserving a relationship? I still see that from this point forward, even if you guys were to give each other the opportunity to truly partner with each other, it would still need to be a focus on making the man happy and him making you happy. But definitely with you would have to make him happy too. You know, it can't be all about you and seeing if this guy has learned everything, if he's going to make things better for you. He can already feel that spirit coming from you. I got a mean spirit. Now, I'm not trying to be offensive. I am just reading the cards. He feels like you would be a taker this time around, really focusing on making sure to get all the things that a woman desires, but not giving your womanly essence. He feels like that womanly essence is going to be controlled by you. Okay, that's what he feels, and he's not in the mood for that. If he's going to go towards a woman, he wants her essence, he wants her love. So yeah, next up we have codependency. And this is a woman who really needs somebody, and she's going to show them that she needs them through her acts of love, through gifts, through kindness, thoughtfulness, and just being a true feminine domestic energy. Okay, it's not like this kind of woman ever loses. She does gain. A codependent does gain because that is true partnership energy. I need you and you need me. So it's going to be a big focus on that if you guys got back together. Letting him know that, like, look, I need you and you need me. And I feel like that will be kind of like tantalizing to him. Like, I need you and you need me, huh? So that's the only thing that will help this right now. Okay. And I'm serious. Codependents truly are not losers. I'm still learning how to use this camera. I just got it today. codependent women really don't lose. They really gain a lot of wisdom and knowledge, and they're always first dibs to be wifed, okay? But a lot of modern day women these days, they just don't have time to be played. They don't have time to be hurt again. They are not as creative with their love relationships as they are with their lives. And then we have worth waiting for. He's waiting for you to come into this kind of energy, you know, but he doesn't really feel like you have it, and he doesn't know how to pull it out of you either. He doesn't even have a sales pitch to get you in this kind of mood. You would have to be in it yourself. You would have to be that kind of woman that says, you know what? I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone. This is my soulmate. I love this person. Okay? Still trying to figure out angles. Just give me some grace. Yeah, that's basically what he's saying, you know, with this spread. All right? And at the bottom of the deck, we have free yourself. So that's exactly what you would have to do. You would have to free yourself. You would have to just jump in and see what happens and go down the journey of learning how to be someone committed and mature and virtuous and full of faith and feminine energy. Okay? So if you want to be single and dating, constantly think about what it would take for you to leave. If you want to stay committed, think about all the things it would take for you to stay. A lot of people date with a single brain and wonder why their relationships are short-lived or why it stays in the romance stage. And it's because somebody is thinking about the inevitable a little bit too much, like somebody doing something to break their heart. When someone is in the codependent energy, they are basically addicted to their person. And they are going to think about things to keep them addicted to them. A lot of people think that that's weak. A lot of people think that that's pathetic. But they're lovers and they're fighters. Okay? So that's what this guy is all about. Pure love energy. And yeah, there may be disagreements. There may be times where he can have an issue with his self-confidence that can lead to trouble. Usually when relationships have a bump, such as cheating or lying or stagnancy or distance, it's because somebody is losing confidence. So just as long as everybody remembers that, they'll always look at their person like a human being. And that a lot of it can be avoided, okay? When you look at this man as a person, men emote just as much as women, and we need to pay more attention to men's feelings because they already have it hard enough being taught to not have any feelings and already creating a system of a down when they're ready to fall in love with someone, okay? So they're taught not to cry. They're taught not to have any kind of feminine reactions. They're taught not to connect to their feelings. But one day, that man is going to want to hold somebody. He's going to want to love somebody. He's going to want to take care of somebody. And how can he if he has never connected to his feelings or learned how to be receptive? Okay? When he's also taught that if he raises his voice or he gets emotional, then he could be pegged as violent or mean. So men already have it bad enough. But every man at the bottom of their soul has this energy. At the bottom of their heart, they have this energy. And sometimes they have it on their sleeve. As to where they are tired of dating women that are so controlled and independent and dating so smart. But yet they want to be loved. So a lot of men think that a lot of dating women at this time is kind of hypocritical and it has a double standard. We know that, okay? Us ladies still like a good gentleman, okay? But gentlemen don't really have it the best because when they do pursue with genuine energy, a lot of times they get rejected and they get tough love and they're being forced to try harder, come harder. But love is delicate, it's not hard. So only way that he can get what he wants is to start fresh. He really doesn't think that he can get it from you because there's been a lot of lessons learned, okay? There's a difference between lessons being learned and lessons being processed. And in case you want to unless you want to process the lessons, I don't really feel like you should even go near him. you may want to just go ahead and start fresh too, because when you start fresh and you have somebody you really like, it's gonna be magnetic. You're gonna forget about a lot of the allegiances you've made for yourself, or they're gonna be a little bit softened. If you see your ex, you're going to automatically tense up or become more rigid, or you're going to become more aligned when it comes to your mind and your logic and your rationale, keeping score, having memory banks. And I just don't think that that's good for a person. I would never reconcile with somebody who I had a lot of issues with, someone who's made me cry and never repaired it, someone who has left me in the dark and never contacted me. Always make sure to look at how your partner handles arguments, conflicts, and separation. If they just leave you to your own bidding because they really don't want to make things worse, but at the same time they're not prioritizing your feelings, that's the best way to really look at a partner's divinity. And that's what this card is all about, somebody's divinity, okay? Someone who knows how to purify situations. But with this card, it's like when you're open and pure, he's not. And when he's open and pure, you're not. And that cycle is just going to keep on continuing, because there's been things stored into the soul with the soulmate card, okay? And he just doesn't know if he has enough power or enough reason to try to convince you to have hope in him. He feels like if he had more going for himself, you would come back. He doesn't think that just the love alone would make you come back, because with free yourself at the bottom of the deck, it's talking about someone wanting to get control of their lives. And usually masculines feel like the way that they can really keep a woman in their life is if they have their shit together, they have a lot of money, they have a lot of mental stability, emotional stability, spiritual stability. So he could be trying to get himself together so that he could just be better for someone. Like, he feels like it would be wrong for him to come back into your life and try to make you have hope when you really don't have to if you don't want to, okay? But he feels like if he really went to church, or he really sanctified himself in some way with this pure white card energy, pure white color in this card, he feels like if he had more going on with his spiritual and emotional cleansings, then he could probably help. But he doesn't know if he can really cleanse your soul. He's probably still working on his, okay? So let's clarify these cards. For Raz, Taurus, Kendra, thank you so much for booking with me. I really appreciate doing your reading. Okay. Yeah, we got the Two of Pentacles here. He's really back and forth about this. You know, he feels like if he gets back into this again with you, then maybe you guys will go through the same things, the same issues. And it just is out of you guys' control because of the way you guys' souls are, the way that you guys are wired. He feels like you guys being the two individuals you are, you will always end up attracting the same arguments and conflicts. He feels like your values and belief structures differ, and the whole next leg of you guys getting back together would be trying to understand each other's values and belief systems and accepting them. Okay? So then we have the Eight of Pentacles here. And this is someone who, I want to say this is someone, these pentacles here are talking about the kinetic energy around you too. He feels like he's done all that he can do. Or he doesn't really think you're the type of woman to work on anything. Like, you're not addicted to him enough to really want to work on it. You're not into him, in love with him anymore to make you want to work on this and dedicate yourself. He feels like you may not be that type, especially because of some of the things that have happened. Okay, so then we have the Star card, which is healing. But then again, he's waiting for something new, because he knows that if he gets someone new, it will be fresh energy. because these two people don't know each other yet. All right. And he feels like he'll be a better person by the time he meets someone new. He feels like it's really nothing he can give you. So with the Six of Wands, this is him walking away with his dignity and his respect, because he doesn't want his dignity or respect to be taken away by you, and he doesn't want to take away yours either. So he feels like it's best that he should walk, okay? So that nobody won't be getting disrespected or losing confidence. He wants to feel good about himself with the next connection. He wants a woman that's addicted to him, that's happy with all of the things that he has, because she's new to him and he's new to her. So that's what I'm getting here. And he also feels like if you were really about this, you would have taken action by now. Okay? So it would be very healing if you came back and tried, but he feels like you're the type of woman that would still walk away. Okay, so I was looking at why we had soulmate, and I see spiritual connection. So it will always be a spiritual connection here. We also have for him sleeping around. Okay, so he may be juggling two people and trying to allow the situation to unfold naturally, because like I said, he is open to you still, but he doesn't think you're going to make any moves. So that's why he's already dating other people, and he's trying to see what's going to happen. He's still open to you though. When he dates other people, he still has this control over himself that makes other women feel like he could possibly be open to his ex or his soulmate. It comes off that he's not completely open. He'll make them feel like maybe he may not really be ready for a relationship or something yet. So yeah, we got shedding tears next, which is basically a woman who would like cry. Yeah, who would cry, but cry while trying to make things up with him. I feel like he's also trying not to cry himself and trying to work on his hope that he has, that he'll find love or attraction. He doesn't want to feel down in the dumps at all. He wants to really feel good about himself with the Six of Wands. So he feels like a reconciliation would involve a lot of, he feels like a reconciliation with you would involve a lot of like cleansing energy and processing and talking, and big focus on bringing in balance and waiting for changes. And he was like, I could do that, or I could feel like $1,000,000 right now by getting someone to heal me and fuel me by telling me how much they miss me. If I stopped talking to them, they would cry and break down. But he wants it to be genuine, and men can sense a genuine codependent. They really can. An independent who has wife-like abilities can be clearly sensed, and it's like, no, I want a genuine codependent, a woman who really, really, really wants this. Like, it will show, okay? It will show that she misses me constantly. It will show. And it's because that woman, you know, she really do need him. There's nothing pathetic about it, you know, but he could sense a genuine codependent. He knows that that's just not in you, and that's okay, you know? But he does feel you at times, okay? But he feels like you're fighting being a codependent. And once that one thought comes in to fight it, that completely strips you from being a genuine codependent. So how does Raz feel about Kendra? Leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. He could feel you trying to consider making a move towards him. He's like, go ahead and do it. Acting on your true emotions is a form of the kind of codependent that he wouldn't mind. Okay, we got soulmate again. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. Okay, but we also have interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. So I don't know if that's in your life, But it's definitely in his, because this guy's trying to make a decision here. Okay? He makes decisions on women differently. He wants a woman to really give him hope. He wants to give her hope. There needs to be more hope in his kind of connections. He wants a new kind of soulmate. Oh, he wants a new kind of spiritual connection. Okay? A woman that will take a leap of faith and feel safe making the move she's considering all the time. Taking action on it. She'll have a feeling. Romance will fall over her. And she won't be afraid. She won't be afraid to do it. She won't be afraid to do it. So that's what he's waiting for. Okay? With the King of Pentacles, like if she really wants her boyfriend, or that's her boyfriend, if that's what he is in her head, she gonna act like it. Because of how she defines a boyfriend. Like, that's mine. So a little bit of possession. All right, what's your advice? What's Kendra's advice when it comes to this relationship with Raz? What's Kendra's advice? Okay. Oh, Lord. We have spiritual path. I'm just going to zoom in to this. Okay, the card reads, your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. And we also have this card here, which is life-changing epiphany or experience. If you miss somebody long enough, it'll make you do things, and you have to act upon them with courage. Okay? So it will be life-changing for you to be this kind of woman, or it will be life-changing for you to really connect to your soul and do something that your soul is telling you to do. It will be life-changing. You never know what can happen. Okay? So that's what it's saying. Being that kind of woman, or trying that out, or tapping in and being true to what your soul is doing as it's over there ripping you apart. Okay? If you find yourself crying, if you find yourself wanting to work on things, that's no mistake. That's your soul wanting to do that. So maybe you should listen to it, okay? And have faith in where things are going, especially with the star card. This is hope. If you did this will completely re-energize this, and he will probably stop talking to the people that he's talking to, because he's not really connecting with anybody. He misses you a lot. And he's genuinely waiting for you to reconcile with him. He really is. He just doesn't know how to put this faith into you. And it's because he's not supposed to. So that is what I'm getting for the reading. I hope it helped you in some way. You're welcome to come back anytime. And I'll talk to you in the future on YouTube. Bye.